all, and welcome to Hot
What
Tub
the
Chat
hell was that?
Podcast. I did it again. Yep, I pressed the wrong button.
Wow.
Yes, you did. Wow.
I'm just. This is episode
Unfrickin'
117. I'm your host, Bill Dean. I'm of course here with my co-host. I'm all over the place. Little Steve Schwim Shorts. Brought to you by Pound Tub Radio, courtesy of Sam Wu. Find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Apple, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Please leave us a 5-star review if you would be so kind. Gentlemen, what are you drinking?
I'm Mr. Boring. I'm still trying to kick my keg of celebration, so I have celebration again for like the 18th week in a row.
I'm having 90 minute again, guy, just because I haven't had any time to stock my fridge or go beer shopping. This is like the last of my drinkable beers.
I will say this. What I do like about having the keg and the kegerator, having the keg and the kegerator reduces the amount of my recyclables dramatically. And I do enjoy that.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the way to go green, guys. Just buy a keg.
Get kegs.
Just buy kegs. And you're
But
thinking
then you
green.
have to drink it, but then you have to continue drinking the same thing.
Wow, that was terrible.
I got multiple different beers again. This one is by Eagle Park Brewing, which is on Muskego, Wisconsin. It is a hard smoothie with raspberry and mango.
Well, look at you.
That sounds super vegan.
Sounds lactose.
It is. This one does not. No, it does not have I even looked it up. It does not. It's a malt beverage with fruit. That's it.
Malt beverage with fruit.
I don't believe you.
Malt beverage with fruit.
Okay.
Yep.
I looked it up. Steve can look it up. I actually found another box of beers that I had stored, which I forgot about. It's probably a year old at least. So I'm hoping that this one's pretty, not bad and not skunked.
That one was that one's been sitting around for a year.
Yeah, it smells good though, so hopefully it is good.
I've got a collection
of fruited sours because they can blow if
delicious.
you don't keep them cold.
I have at least a dozen 120s back here in this room that I'm now podcasting from, and a couple higher maths as well.
Oh, I have those too.
I like it.
Yeah.
My entire closet is full of cases of aging beer. Most of them are 120, but I have quite a selection.
All right, Shwim, what do you got?
I'll open one of these days.
I'm doing the same thing as you guys and having a nightmare. But it's
you're doing the same thing as everybody but me. I'm the cool guy that has new beer.
But this one is a stout, and it's 15.6%. It's a new stout that they released with masala chai spices, tea, and it was aged in India vanilla.
Okay.
What's up with the 22%er?
It's in my fridge.
Oh yeah,
that's the cadaver tooth.
You can't bring it with us.
Yeah, that's the one that has a cadaver tooth waxed into the top of it.
You can mail it to the Airbnb and hopefully it gets there in time.
I'm a big fan of Trillium, which is up in Boston, and you can apparently mail it to only Pennsylvania. So I'm thinking about just mailing a whole bunch of beer to the lake house and then making a real little road trip. So we'll see.
That'd be cool.
They'll ship it, you mean?
Yeah, they'll ship it there. They don't ship to Jersey.
Bastards.
That's not a bad idea.
I like it.
I mean,
tell them to throw some Natter Days in there while they're at it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're having Natter Days this weekend. We're having.
We better.
Oh yeah. All right. So to all those out there listening, we will be at the Mullet this Sunday.
Should we all roll
for the Arizona Las Vegas Golden Knights game, and it's going to be fantastic. We're going to do a live podcast Sunday night prior to the show or prior to the game, live from Mullet Arena. We'll be using phones and AirPods, and Sam has this whole setup. Sam Wu is one of the most ridiculous people in terms of
genius.
Just
he's a wizard.
Yeah,
he's
good at what he does.
Genius.
Yeah, so he's getting all this stuff to Shorts Guy, and he's going to give it to us. So the four of us will be podcasting live from Mullet Arena on Sunday. It's going to be so much fun, and I mean, I'm so excited. It's going to be a blast.
You calling him the Wizard, Schwim, makes me think of that the movie The Wizard, and that scene with the Power Glove. that became that became the opening and closing clips for Cutsman by Horse the Band. I love the Power Glove. It's so
The
bad.
Power Glove is also in one of our favorite movies. What do you call it? Kung Fury.
Yes, it is.
Sure is.
Which is a great movie. You kids out there, if you haven't seen it, go somehow download or watch
YouTube.
Kung Fury. It's fantastic.
It's only 30 minutes out of your life to watch it on YouTube,
and it's great. It's hilarious.
Ray was saying it'll be us and 4,000 other people, and that's actually why I'm so excited about this game, because it's like college all over again, and our Airbnb is 2 minutes from Arizona State, which is the #1 party school in the country. So maybe we'll be hitting up the frats. Maybe.
Oh boy. Is it actually
maybe
4,000 or is it less?
Maybe you're in trouble on that one.
I
think it's like 4,000 something.
It is 4? I thought it was like
5.
I don't know. I thought it was less than that.
Just short of 5.
I think it's 4,000 something.
Yeah,
nice.
I think it's closer to 40. I think it's closer to 45. I guess you could probably look, but I don't feel like it.
What does our
We're
view
gonna
look
class
like?
that joint up.
We are standing room
we're
only,
in the
so
room only,
Yeah.
Okay.
But if we wanted to sit in the exact same location, just have a seat, we had to pay $60 more.
Yeah.
F that.
No thanks.
F that.
We don't need to. Every seat
mind
in the
sitting.
house
Kick
is
some
good
college
there.
kids out of their seats.
Yeah.
just kick
I'm
college kids
curious
out
how
of
much
seats.
beers are going to cost. I'm
me
curious how
and my
much beers are going
fourth
to cost at the
chums.
Mullet.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sure it won't be
Oh my
bad.
God.
Okay.
I'm curious, what do you think the beer selection is going to be like? Bud heavy and
I don't know. Let's see if we
light?
can look that up.
Just a bunch of diesel.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, we're a little off the rails. Let's get to what's on tap for today's episode.
good, right?
Here's our weekly snapshot. I sent you guys this text, and it's absolutely crazy. Robin Leonard files for bankruptcy. He cites a $50 million debt. And this is all based off of his ownership of an exotic reptile. I guess he owns some exotic reptile.
Farm?
yeah.
Yeah.
$50 million in debt, Chapter 7 bankruptcy. It offers a glimpse of, obviously, the couple's financial problems, which includes money owed to no fewer than 50 people and companies. He filed this December 30th. I guess a bunch of people have sued Leonard for $4, $5, $6, $7 million each. And I guess him and his father failed to make any payments last year on a business loan. It's nuts. And this guy, obviously, he's one of the better NHL personalities for just what he says and how he goes about his business.
Whoa.
And we're obviously big fans of him. But that is craziness. And just to own an exotic pet store and be $50 million in debt from rare snakes and stuff is bonkers to me.
I just don't understand being that much in debt and being able to sleep without making those payments. It's just, there's no way that I could ever handle that stress.
This is why, I'm sure this was part of the plan, right? They go, this is how, like, your get out of jail free card. You go into all that much debt and then that's it. I know you're like, you're blacklisted from loans and stuff, but what the hell what does he need loans for? Guy's an NHL goaltender making millions of dollars a year.
Well, do they come? I said this is all stuff, but do they come back and go after his earnings then, or is it just wipe the slate clean and that you're done?
It depends. If he did it properly and he had that set up as an independent business, then I believe that they just go after the business and they can't go after him and his earnings. It depends on how he said it. It depends how it's set up, and I want to say that it could potentially be different state to state, but. As far as I know, that if it's a business that's owned by him but not linked to him, which is a weird way to explain it, he should be
maybe because it's under his father or something. Yeah,
I don't know.
Wow,
I don't know.
If you file, Raylio said if they file Chapter 7, they won't come after his earnings. I don't know how all this works. I just know that it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
It's a place that we all hope to never be.
How many did they say? Like how many?
You can be
farm, or how many reptiles
the amount of mega wealthy people who file for bankruptcy is completely crazy, and you just add him to the list. I don't feel bad for any of this.
Nope.
No.
Nope, you made a poor decision with your money, and this is what you get.
And he's not paying for it.
Nope.
No, yeah, I mean, he's going to get it scot-free. Well, anyways. All right, going to Schwimm's team right now, Lightning scoring 3 in the third, and the Kraken's 8-game winning streak. Did you guys know that the Seattle Kraken – but this is a crazy stat. The Seattle Kraken are the first team ever to sweep an 8-game road trip.
Yep. I thought it was 7.
Yeah, I thought it was 7.
7-game road trip.
Yeah,
7-game road trip, 8-game winning streak.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So they were at home today?
Yeah, they're at home.
Yeah, at home. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Seattle's
pretty
a interesting team.
Legit team. So
I don't know if they're legit,
stat.
but they're interesting. They're like their rosters legit at what though? Legit going to make the playoffs? I think probably. I don't think they're a contender by any means, but they're they're fun. They have some fun pieces. There's still some the ghost of Martin Jones. I don't know how that
He's
happened.
number one
but
star this week.
yeah, 2 shutouts, 3 wins, 2 shutouts.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
hold
on.
Just quickly, Martin Jones was 3-0-0. Yeah.
Hold on. I need to interject really quickly because I just found this and I want to just say it. We have to find a way to get Schwimm into this because Mullet Arena has what's called the Coors Light Club Chill.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Coors Light being my favorite beer of all time.
It's got an open it's got a full buffet and an open bar. But it goes with the the club seats, so we got to somehow find a way into the club seat section with the Coors Light Club
How on earth
Chill.
are there club seats in that arena?
There are 400 apparently.
that
There's
doesn't-
also the Dos Equis Devil's Deck.
$400?
No,
I'm
400
getting sniffed. Gotta chill.
400 seats.
Oh,
They probably
I thought
are
you were saying
close to
$400
$400
per
though.
seat.
They sell
probably
Lagunitas. They sell Lagunitas at
All right,
Mullet.
so that's a little bit better.
Woo.
So they sell Coors Light and Lagunitas and Dos Equis.
Nice.
Trim, it doesn't matter that they sell Lagunitas. You're drinking Coors Light all night, so I don't know. You better pump the brakes there. Pump the brakes there a little bit.
My other two, so Martin Jones was ridiculous. My other 2 stars of the week were Elias Pettersson. He had a fantastic shootout goal to get Vancouver a couple wins this week. And then I also had Lucas Raymond, 7 points. He did nasty. But those are my 3 stars of the week.
Nice.
All right, a couple other Seattle Kraken stats because we were talking about it. Seattle's shooting percentage overall as a team this year is 11.6% on the season. Can you name the other 2 teams leading? So the top 3 teams leading in shooting percentage for this year?
Oh boy.
Let's see.
It is not one team that you are going to guess are these 2 teams.
Buffalo.
No.
Ottawa.
No. Shorts?
Shooting percentage, leading shooting percentage that I wouldn't guess. I'm going to say, I don't know, LA?
San Jose and Vancouver lead the league in shooting percentage. Now, in a season, the top team ever was the Leafs in like 03. They shot 10.6%. So Seattle's at 11.6. They shot 10.6 for the season. That was in 59 games. The highest in the 82 game season was last year's Blues at 10.5%. Do you know who owns the career, as a single player, the career shooting percentage? The high.
In a season or for the career?
In a season.
Or
sorry,
Alex.
both. In a season and career. He
I was
actually
player.
I was gonna say Chason maybe for the season.
No. He is
He had
a
a crazy
former
shooting percentage for a
Pittsburgh
while.
Penguins draft pick.
Former Pittsburgh Penguins draft pick.
Yep.
Whew. Do we get
First
an era?
The 80s.
80s.
Christ.
Hmm.
And it's not Mario.
Brad
It is
Park.
not Mario.
Brad
Nope.
Park.
That's a Ranger, by the way.
No, who was the park that was
All
on
right,
the Penguins?
Give it up. His name is Craig Simpson. Maybe Steve
Okay.
will know him.
That was my next
And-
guess.
His top career was 23.6%, and he scored 1 year. He had 43 goals on 118 shots and shot 36.4% in 87-88 for the season high for any player. 36% goals, craziness.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Everybody's saying Devil's Army. Yeah, Devils had a good win, and there was a board issue at the arena. That's why Sam was late on his pod.
That glass thing?
Yeah, there was some boards. There was like a gap, right?
Yeah, something in the Zamboni door, I believe.
Shootout. Yeah. Something funny I just saw. So I guess on Twitter, Stormy, the Hurricanes mascot, every game he picks a fan and he goes and brings them to better seats and he takes them on his
I saw this.
ATV, right? So instead he picks out a fan and it's a Vancouver fan. So he takes a Vancouver fan onto the back of his seat and drives her out of the arena. I'm sure she got a better seat, but it was funny. I saw that.
That's pretty funny.
Shrim, talking about Tampa, there are loud rumors that there could be a reunion with a former player that you love very much. No.
Yanni? Who?
Luke Shen.
Oh, God. I don't know.
That's hot rumors right now.
How does that even become a rumor? Like, how is Luke Shen ever involved in a rumor of anything? Like, why is anybody talking about it?
They need a defenseman, and they like Luke Shen.
Okay. No, he did. He won with them, so
I guess so.
I don't know, but you got to think that if they pull like a big deal off, that what's his face is going to be gone. Cal Foot.
Yeah.
They had an injury on the blue line. They had an injury on the blue line for today, and they didn't even play him. They played friggin' Hayden Fleury over him and healthy scratched Cal Foot. He's been healthy scratched on and off, but I don't know. I can't imagine they hang on to him for much longer. He's got to be dealt somewhere.
Speaking of Mr. Luke Shen, I have his rookie card right here.
Look at you.
Be worth
pretty
much nothing.
Kensel almost scored with his face.
Pretty much dog shit. Future watch.
Schwim, you know who you're not getting back?
Who?
Who he's not getting back?
Pally.
My little Pally. He had a point today. Did you see it?
He did. I did.
Wow.
I was watching.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
You're not getting your little
one
Pally
whole
back.
point.
Sorry.
That's more than Dean.
Speaking of former New Jersey Devils, Pavel Zacha, the other Czech player, signs an extension.
Mm-hmm.
He had a 4-year deal, I think 4.75. He's playing really well for Boston. Boston won that trade apparently, but not. I mean,
he has what, 5? Does he have 5 or 6 goals now?
Yeah, he's only 25. I thought he must have been like 30.
No,
he's
young.
Crazy.
We drafted him. No, we drafted him young. It didn't work out with him here in New Jersey for some reason.
Yeah.
And sometimes that just happens. It doesn't work out, and you change your address, and then all of a sudden it works. But still, he only has 5 or 6 goals.
7 goals, 21 assists in 28 games.
Yeah, I know he scored today.
So now it's 8. Yeah, now it's 8.
So some Devils fans are kind of like, a little bit upset, but it's like, whatever. It didn't work here. We tried. We tried. Didn't work. So he moved on. He was moved on, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that Lafreniere is the one that they, does not work in New York and goes and does very well somewhere else. But,
he's going to do that.
Tampa?
Yeah, this isn't anything new. You see this happen.
For Braden Point.
Happen often. Change of scenery, and these guys start to do better. It's
Or new system, new voice. It's just there's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. It's just that's the nature
better
of the
chemistry with specific players.
You click with different line mates. Absolutely.
It's like Schwim hasn't really scored since he played on a line with me.
It's true.
That's the truth.
Schwim I think Schwim does need to change. He needs to change the scenery. Well, yeah, I guess now you're on defense. This is kind of like I'm gonna get traded from the last hurrah.
Schwim, maybe one day you two can play on the upper team.
I doubt it.
You can play on the varsity team instead of the JV team.
Varsity team.
I want to play for the JV team. I miss it. David Pasternak, there's talks that they're, at least, not in the ballpark, but that they're, working towards something. So we'll see what happens there. Vince Dunn has been awesome. We were talking about Seattle. He's had one heck of a year so far, and he's in the last year of his contract, so he's most likely going to get paid this offseason. One of the guys in the room is Velmelko, the goalie for Arizona. Arizona always seems to have decent goaltenders, that they ship off. And I was thinking maybe this is one of the times that they got to hold a guy like this and just try to grow something.
Arizona's really not known for doing that.
Yeah, they don't make smart decisions.
I don't know.
They don't make very good decisions. And getting back to Dunn, what was it, yesterday against Chicago? I think he was a +6 in the first period.
Yeah.
And then +7, I think, overall in the game. +6 in one period. That's nuts.
His defensive partner, I think, was +8.
Isn't he another American?
Is he American?
Dunn is an American.
Is he?
Nice. Wait, hold on. Actually, nope. He is born in Mississauga.
Canadian?
Craig Best is going all caps
Never mind.
today.
Devils on the rise. Bring back the Devils Army truck and the dancers. I've never seen that.
I never saw the dancers, but I agree. I think you should bring him back.
I did see the dancers.
Just the dancers.
I actually knew one of them. One of them I knew back in the day. Someone I knew from back home up here. So.
Gig?
No,
he was a dancer. Yep,
a dancer, not an ice crew guy.
He danced around the ice there. The one game I actually saw him at a game. He did literally nothing. He skated out on the ice and stood right next to the garbage pail that they dumped the ice in.
He was on pail duty.
Stood there.
He was on pail duty that night.
I yelled at him.
Pail duty. Yep. Matt Boldy, speaking of contracts, Matt Boldy signed a 7-year, $49 million deal, $7 million per. He's American points on the season at 21. Yeah, he's gonna be on the U.S. team sometime soon. But he's been a really good ad for Minnesota Wild since last year. He had the 3-year entry-level contract, but he signed through the 29-30 season. Not too bad.
Real quick. What two teams on the road this season have the fewest goals against per game? The stat just popped up on the TV, so I thought I'd yell it at you guys.
The road with the fewest goals against on the road?
On the road, who's their top two teams with the fewest goals against per game?
Are the Devils one of them?
They're number one.
Nice.
Who's number two?
Me.
I don't know who number 2 would be. Who is it, Schmim?
Boston?
Nope. This guy's
Seattle?
This guy. Here, I'm trying to point at him. This guy. That guy.
What a dick.
Diener.
Do you know who has the least goals scored?
On the road?
On the road?
Overall.
My goodness.
No, on the road. The Blackhawks, 27. Next closest is the Ducks, 45.
Well, the Ducks let in 6 goals on 6 shots in the first
20 goal difference.
That's wild.
Oh man, they stink.
Yeah, no, Rangers have not been overly
good this
year.
Who are we voting Bedard goes to? My vote is Chicago's going to somehow land him.
More than likely, yeah, they want him in the market. It wouldn't shock me if Chicago got him. It also wouldn't shock me if Arizona got him because Bettman is so desperate for that franchise to work.
I hope they do. I mean, they really do.
I say it every time. I'm not buying that there's any sort of fix with who gets what picks. I ain't buying it.
Chicago, even if Chicago doesn't finish last, I think they'll win the lottery and then they're getting them.
Yeah, I think whoever finishes last
is
going to get it.
Give me the Sharks, Yotes, or the Ducks, or even the Blue Jackets. No Canadians, no Blackhawks.
If you went to the Ducks,
or Philly.
Him, Zegras, and Troy
West.
Terry.
Ooh, would be awesome.
That'd be That would be eventually nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I would say Columbus just because it would be so much fun to see that guy regularly and see how good he is. Like unless you stay up late, we don't get to watch Connor Bedard like live. We'd actually be able to watch. Sorry, McDavid. I said live for Edmonton. Like we'd be able to watch him live.
Yeah, but you still see plenty of McDavid's highlights because he's all over the place and his clips become commercials for the NHL viral. Basically. So
he's almost at 100 points already, and he's at it's only January. He's at like 80-something points already, right?
Yeah. So we're going to do this next. We're going to do our since it's already past 41 games. He's at 83. The next closest is Draisaitl at 68. He's 15 points ahead. He's so good.
It's gonna run. It's gonna run away with it.
Top 3.
He's up there. Had no points today, which is a little surprising.
All right, so let's just go quick. Yeah, no points today.
0.
All right, so MVP, pretty easy, right? It's Connor McDavid.
Yeah, I guess.
Not even a contest.
I mean, no,
yeah.
but yes.
I mean, he's also going to get the Art Ross and the scoring lead because
MVP or Hart, because he's going to win the Hart, no matter how they do. But yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being that good for your team and never being able to win the cup, because that's what he's going to be.
He needs to go somewhere else himself, basically.
Yeah, well, Edmonton's going to have to eat at least half of that contract, and someone else. I mean, that's basically the only way he'll be able to be moved.
Who is your Norris Trophy winner at this junction?
Junction.
Oh, I think junction.
Norris Trophy favorite currently.
The easy answer is Carlson.
I mean, I don't want to say Erik Karlsson because
I like Morrissey. I like what he's doing out of nowhere.
Yeah, me too.
Who would be number 3 though?
Well, third in scoring right now is Rasmus Dahlin. Actually, he's tied for second with Morrissey. Okay. I was going to say that my guy would be Dahlin. He's been ridiculous for that team. 48 points plus 17. Plays 26 minutes a night, which leads all defensemen.
Okay. I put him maybe as a nominee, but I don't think he's winning it.
I think he'll, I think he can catch up. He can catch up in points to Karlsson. Karlsson was up a ton, and he's not up as much anymore.
Yeah, no, Ray Leo, Damon Severson is not winning the Norris. Sorry.
No, he is.
In our hearts.
He also said Ryan motherfucking Graves.
No, that was Craig. That was Craig Best.
Yeah.
Damon Severson had a chance to win the game today on the goalie's blocker side, and it went right through his feet. He was wide open, wide open net. Pass came right to him, right to his feet. It's like, what the hell? Come on, do something good.
Graves will win the Head of Lettuce Award. He's got a great.
I don't know. Mika Zibanejad.
He's old news though. We need some new. We need some new blood.
Who would be your Calder Trophy winner? NHL's top rook.
Beniers.
Yeah, Maddie maybe. Yeah, that's a good one.
Mason McTavish obviously doing. Mine would still be Owen Power. He's plays
not
2.5.
Should have been named Max. He doesn't win it because he's not named Max.
Yep.
Beniers though is fantastic at the moment.
Another American.
Yeah,
good thing.
Yeah, he's going to be doing pretty well.
Oh man, we all got the yawns. It's a Monday night.
Yeah,
wake up.
You guys are killing me.
Great podcasting right here. Yawning in silence.
Vezina. It's Linus Ullmark, and it's not even close.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Leads the league in wins at 23. One ahead of Connor Hellebuck. Hellebuck would be the other guy.
Just quickly, fantastic save.
So, Linus Olmark has 814 saves. Connor Hellebuck has 1,048. He's been awesome for them. He's also played 300 more minutes than Linus Olmark. Obviously, there's a pretty good tandem with him.
I gotta say, completely irrelevant to anything. Yeah, you saw that. The best part about it, and Zegras' reactions to plays are always fantastic. Like his reaction to the Sonny Milano, that like alley-oop that he had, and his reaction to that save was pretty great. I like to see him just like, not. He just looks like he's just having fun out there. His team sucks, but he just looks like he's having a good time.
Sign him for Bone Storm.
I like that he, tries those Michigan stuff too. Just like, have the skill and have a good time. I'm tired of these like old school players that just like respect the game and all that nonsense. No, let the kid play.
Let the
kids play.
He's building his brand, and it's sick. Who's your coach of the year?
Well, coach of the year always goes to the coach that takes a team from the lowest amount of points to the highest amount of points. It has nothing to do with the best team in league, right? Even though what's his name should be in Boston, without a doubt.
Montgomery.
Should win the Jack Adams, but he probably won't. He'll probably be a
candidate. Although he might. Boston wasn't supposed to be good, so he's kind of turned that on its head.
Maybe. And it's his first year there, so he could win it.
I could see Lindy Ruff being a nominee for sure.
Yeah, Lindy Ruff being a nominee. Yep.
The Devils went from crap, and they weren't even supposed to be as good as they are this year. So it's definitely an unexpected thing.
If Seattle continues, Hackstall. Yeah. I was going to say him.
Seattle.
If they continue playing the way they're playing, he could be
nominated. Also, Golden Knights.
Rick Bowness. But Rick Bowness over in Winnipeg is doing a pretty good job too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got that totally wrong. I thought Winnipeg would fall on its head. That Bowness with the whole issue with Wheeler. I was wrong. They're playing well for him. Yeah. And like I said, Vegas Golden Knights, same thing.
It's gonna be fun come playoff time to see Winnipeg back in the playoffs because man, that city goes nuts in the playoffs.
Yeah. Where's Trotz this season?
They do the whiteout at their arena, which is fantastic.
They do. That's an away game I would love to do.
Yeah,
Trotz is saying he wants to go to an original 6 team. Who's
available?
Maybe the Rangers deal is available, or if they fire Gallant.
Chicago
halfway through. It'll be open halfway through next season when Gallant gets fired.
Oh yeah.
He's coming
Chicago,
up. It's almost that time.
He wants to go to
That's the timeline.
One of the worst
Time's
teams
ticking. Time's ticking.
I thought he wanted to go to Canada. No?
I heard original 6.
I mean, you have a couple teams in Canada to go to.
Which would include Toronto. Like, if Toronto does what Toronto
does. They could clean house, They could clean house again.
They could.
Yeah.
That would be if Trotz, so if they clean house management wise and coach wise, and he just hypothetically, Trotz takes over this team as is with the roster that he has. He's never had a team like that before, right? I mean, Washington had talent, right? But the just like sheer, I don't know. It's a strange roster for a Trotz type system.
That's what I was saying. Like, how do you think he does with like an Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner?
Yeah,
these guys are high flying and talented. He corralled in, what's his Matt Barzal. Like everyone was kind of just not happy with what he did with Barzal and not making him a big time like offensive guy.
I'm interested to know like what I can't remember Ovi's numbers goal scoring wise under Trotz. Did he win a Richard under Trotz, or was he kind of floating in the like 30s, 40s?
Is that when he had his down years? It was when he was with Trotz?
I mean, one could down years, but not like 50s and so on.
Right. Yeah, he was 20s and 30s, but not 50s and up.
From 2014 to 2018, which correlates to, give me 2 seconds. All right, so 2014, he had 53 goals, 15 50, 16 only 33, 17 49, and 18 51. So 4 30-goal seasons. Or 4
so I'm
50-goal
not gonna.
seasons, sorry.
I think if Chop
I don't know.
over Toronto, he'll have a lot of success. They have.
I think so too.
They've a good team. It's just I don't know. I think it's. I don't know what the hell it is. I think that they just have a hex on the friggin' city. That they need to they need to win a round in the damn playoffs. That's what they need to get that monkey off their back. And
just quickly, Washington, Ovechkin's 2013-2014 season, he had 51 goals, 24 on the power play. He was a minus 35.
Jesus.
Yikes.
That's awesome. I love seeing that. Oh man. Yeah, there's sometimes you see numbers and you're like, how is that possible? You had 51 goals and you were a minus 35. Amazing. Just quickly, obviously Winnipeg, we talked about them. They're leading the Central. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They've been on a hot streak. Seattle Kraken 8-2 in the last 10. Devils 7-2-1. Now they're 8
18
and 1.
18-2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're 18
on the road.
No, I'm in the last 10.
In the last 10 games.
Oh, in the last 10. Yeah. All of a sudden, the Devils finally freaking woke up, and we're doing what we should do. We're getting secondary scoring. We're getting Jack to score. We're getting Nico to score. I mean, Jack scored again. Whenever the Devils play, I seem to be getting alerts. Nico
that boy good.
Scored. Jack Hughes scored.
I wish the playoffs would start today, so it would be Rangers Devils first round.
Oh man,
that would be fun.
I would be there. I would be there. Teen and I would have a Zona bet. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Tampa also 8-2 in the last 10. Can you guys
They're only
name
2 points behind Toronto now?
No one asked though. That's the beauty of that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you and letting you know. So you know.
Okay.
Where's Pittsburgh? Let's take a look here.
Well, I was just going to say,
they're in the wild card spot now.
Yeah, they're behind the Islanders. They're behind the Caps.
Yeah, you're not in the wild card anymore. You're out. Can
Whatever.
you name the team that's been the worst in the last 10?
Worst overall in the league in the last 10?
That would be your Pittsburgh Penguins, 6-2.
Yeah,
just like your fantasy team, guy.
Exactly like my fantasy team.
Actually, Arizona's 1-9 in their last 10.
I have it as 2-8, so I was going to say they're tied, but
they lost again today.
At least Bert gets to see his Vegas Golden Knights next weekend.
Ooh, yeah, Bert does get to see his Vegas Golden Knights.
He's been a lifelong.
Maybe we'll have him on the podcast. Yeah, he can. Talk
I was
about
thinking
his team.
about this. I was thinking about this today. What this trip would be like if Jeff was able to go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It would be. Yeah. Maybe a little more tame, but some good stuff. Evander Kane could possibly return tomorrow for the Oilers. Obviously, after cutting his wrist, not a great person, but the injury-wise, you want to see guys back.
Yeah.
Do you guys see the Tanner Pearson stuff with the Canucks? Apparently, he took a shot off the hand, was out 4 to 6 weeks, but something with the training staff said that he could go again, and Quinn Hughes actually stepped up and said that it wasn't handled properly, and now he's out, I guess, a couple months after
surgery. He's out the rest of the season.
Yeah,
isn't he? I think he's done for the season.
I didn't see that. Maybe, yeah.
Vancouver's a disaster. I don't know. I don't even know how this happened.
I like that leadership coming from a future Devil.
The Devils are they're going to trade Luke Hughes for Quinn Hughes.
They are not going to trade. No, they're going to. It's going to be the New Jersey Hugheses.
That's what I heard.
Hugheses.
What else would you gents like to chat about? I had one more thing, and I'm trying to remember where the fridge I'd put it.
Fridge.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything else. That was a little worse.
I mean, we're not surprised you said fridge.
No, we're not either.
Yeah.
You could have said any other F word, and you chose fridge.
You do have a nice fridge in the house, though. I will
have
say
two awesome fridges.
Very nice fridge.
Yeah, one's full of food and one's full of beer.
I like the beer one.
I do. Can you name? Hold on. It was. damn it! I wish I'd put this up further. What team has the most Canadian ice hockey players on it this current season?
Is it a Canadian team?
No, it is not.
Okay.
It is a very, very American team. When you think of America, you think of fat, and you think of something else.
Is it the Stars?
Gambling. The Vegas Golden Knights have 18.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed
18
that.
Canadians.
Okay.
18 Canucks. I had the most for. I see. I didn't draw this in the list, so I have to go through the stupid teams again. What has the most Swedes?
The Devils? Devils
No.
or Detroit?
Hmm.
Most Swedes.
I have no idea. I would just be thrown at a team.
Yeah.
Toronto has 8. 8 Swedes.
Okay.
Wow, why am I surprised at that?
It's
surprising to me.
I don't know. They just have a lot of Sneeds.
I have a hypothetical trade to discuss.
Ooh,
what do you
what's
got?
the hypothetical trade?
Dylan Mercer, Jonas Siegenthaler, and a first-round pick for Quinn Hughes and Brock Besser or Bo Horvat.
Why would they ever do that?
What did I say?
Wait,
Mercer, what did I say?
Tampa Vancouver's not going to do that readily.
Evan Mercer or something like that.
Oh, whatever. Dawson Mercer, yes. That's what I meant to say.
So Mercer, Siegenthaler, and who?
And a first.
And a first.
And a first-round pick for Quinn Hughes and Brock or Bo Horvat.
No way. That's a fleecing.
Yes, they're not. How about you throw in a couple firsts and a better prospect and get rid of Siegenthaler? Like Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, Siegenthaler is just kind of a. Siegenthaler sounds like just like a throw, but he's a roster player. Well, I guess
Quinn Hughes and Bo Horvat, and you're only getting Mercer, Siegenthaler, and a first. There's no way. There'd have to be like multiple.
I would hate to see
players.
Both.
Well, you would think that Quinn Hughes and Brock, or each one of Hughes, Brock, and Bo Horvat have first-round picks attached to their name if you want them.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So you might have to throw in 2 first-round picks. Perhaps, yeah. I mean, Bo Horvat is doing incredible. Ray Leo just injected some life into this podcast.
Sleeping. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
I don't know how you would package for both Quinn in the same trade, both Quinn Hughes and one of either Brock Besser or Bo Horvat. You're gonna need a lot. You're gonna need multiple first-round picks, and probably also Dawson Mercer. A young prospect. He's not a prospect, but you figure multiple first-round picks, prospect. At least one prospect and at least one roster player who's not named Jonas Siegenthaler.
Yeah, somebody else.
I think you can make a trade work, especially for someone like the Canucks who need a goalie. I think you can work Mackenzie Blackwood into a trade to at least get Luke Hughes. Yep.
They have a goalie.
Patrick Demko is their guy. Yeah. He's their franchise goaltender. They don't need anyone else really.
American.
Yes,
he just needs to be healthy. But the rest of the team, his health probably coincides with how bad the team does.
Yeah.
So they're an enigma, that team, because they have a lot of skill and they're still quite lousy.
I don't think
they blitzed your Penguins last week or this week.
They wouldn't do that trade just because they can get more by trading them separately. There's no way they're going to trade Hughes, doing a package deal, Hughes and whoever, Horvat or Besser, to one team. They could separate all that and get so much more, which I think they'll probably do. You got to think that Besser is going to be gone, and you got to think Horvat's going to be gone. I don't know about Hughes yet.
Unless the Devils really, really want him, they're going to have to come at them with some sort of like mega package.
They're only going to be able to get one of those guys.
Because there's no reason why Vancouver. There's no reason why Vancouver needs to trade Quinn Hughes, right? He can be part of their rebuild for sure. But both Horvat and Besser have been in the rumor mill for a while now, so either one of those guys can potentially go. But I think Elias Pettersson and Quinn Hughes and Thatcher Demko are like their guys. So unless you're going to offer up a king's ransom for him, I don't think they're giving him up.
Yeah.
I can see the Devils at some point trying to get Quinn from Vancouver just to have all three of the Quinn brothers or the Hughes brothers. It wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me.
I was going to ask who rosters the most Americans quickly.
Is it a Canadian team?
Nope, it's a shitty team.
So that'd be irony. It's a shitty
Columbus?
team. Yeah. Chicago.
Arizona.
Chicago. 13 U.S.-born Americans.
Oh boy, that doesn't look good for us.
No, not at all.
No, not good. I mean, I guess Seth Jones would be the only person. Oh no, Kane. Obviously, Patrick Kane.
Yeah. Is he going to be dealt?
And why is it going to be to the Rangers and be a waste of time?
No, I don't think he will be dealt to the Rangers. I really don't think they're going to go after him. Yeah, I
Kane?
think that they stay away. Yeah.
I think Kane is with this injury thing that's happening. I don't think he's going anywhere. This whole knee issue, right? That's going on. It doesn't sound like he's gonna. He might end up just shutting down, signing a 1-year contract, and trying it over again next year.
It's possible.
How many teams had three brothers on them? Craig Best. I think Carolina had Eric Jordan, and Jared Stahl at one point, but Jared just never played.
Yeah, Jared never played.
No, he never played, but he was there. Jared was there, so the three of them were in the organization, but Jared just never played.
Obviously, the Howes played for all three. Well, yeah, Dad and both brothers played for the Whalers.
Was that WHA Whalers or NHL Whalers?
Yeah, the Hartford Whalers. I don't know what it was at that time, but yeah, they were both Hartford Whalers. All three.
They prefer to be called the Whale.
The Whale.
But
Hartford, the Whale.
The Whale.
Seth and Caleb Jones are on Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Luke and Braden have both played in the same team. I know.
We're looking for three.
Here.
All right, fine.
Hey, Bone Storm has had 3 deans.
I mean, let alone for the same team. How many times has 3+ brothers been in the league? There's another question. So the Stalls, the Hughes,
the Deans, they all play together.
I know there was 1,000 Sutters, but how many were brothers? Weren't they cousins or something? Right?
Twice removed.
Yeah, I mean, you.
I don't know.
All right, so apparently when Jordan was technically on the team, these are the other teams that has 3 brothers in a game. The Chicago Blackhawks in the 40s had the Bentley brothers.
Oh. Forgot about that one.
Quebec Nordiques had the Stastny brothers. So Peter, Anton, and Marion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the Blues employed the Plager brothers, who were all just there to beat people up. Oh my God! Their father Gus was nicknamed Squirrel because he raised 3 nuts.
Okay.
He raised 3 nuts.
Oh my God!
That's impressive.
That's great.
That's what we call the dean.
That is
Dad.
Yeah.
Dad.
Yep. Father Dean is the squirrel.
Other dean is the squirrel. He's Master Splinter.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So family obviously running rampant in the NHL. I don't know. I got nothing else. I didn't really do much work this past week.
It's all right.
So
we all checked out. We're all looking forward to the end of the week.
You're gonna have a much
more lively.
Podcast.
Much more lively. Yeah. So for those of you that are wondering, set your alerts for the Hockey on Tap, because we're going to go live at some point, doing something
live
outside of Mullet Arena. and it's going to be beer fueled and
in
wild.
the Zona. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
So prepare
It's
yourselves.
going to be fun.
Schwim, I
I'm
assure
going to be
you,
yelling probably a lot.
Schwim will be drinking a Coors Light live on air.
I will be.
Yeah, you might want to watch this one.
I'm going to bring shame
upon
watch
my
this
family
one live
for
years to come.
This podcast might be buried with the Power Hour podcast, where it was just a live event and nothing else.
An anomaly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just going to be out there. It's not going to be. It's going to be in the ether.
In the ethos.
Coors.
Yeah.
The Coors Light Club Chill. Got to make our way. We have to somehow make our way into the Coors Light Club Chill.
Yeah, we do.
I'm sick to my stomach just thinking about it.
Oh, I can't wait.
Man. Yep. Natter days all day. Just wait.
Natter day, I don't mind. I'll natter day it up any day of the week. But Coors Light, it's so bad.
Coors Light Natter days. Coors Light Natter days.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, Monday morning is gonna suck.
Oh, so quickly, Craig mentioned PP1, Jack Hughes, Quinn Hughes over to Bratt. But did you guys know that Colorado, on its second power play, employs 3 defensemen?
Really?
No.
They run.
What are they doing now?
Gerard, Bowen Byram, and the guy who pairs with Kale McCarr. Why am I blanking on his name? He was also in the playoffs.
Devon Taves.
Taves, thank you. Yeah, they employ the 3 on the top.
Okay. Yeah, 3 on the top, and then they just shift over the forwards. Okay.
They're good enough. Yeah.
Well, not right now. They're struggling right now.
They won today, right? I think.
Yeah, they won today.
They smoke friggin' Detroit or whoever the hell they played.
Yeah, I think they 6-something.
6-2 or 3 or something.
6-3, Detroit.
Yeah. I think they were up like 6-0 at one point. I think. Same thing with Boston.
Perhaps.
Boston won 6-0. Perhaps
Boston won 6-0. Yeah.
Yeah, Boston slaughtered the Flyers. Yeah, the Avalanche won 6-3 against the Wings.
Yeah, 6-3. Yep. Your little Devils with that game time goal. What was it? Like 8 seconds left.
8 seconds left. Jack Hughes. Oh my God. Jack Hughes is man. He's been one of the most consistent players all season long.
Jack Hughes.
Shut
American.
up, Dean. American. Yeah.
Hey, I have him on my second. Yeah, Cabo Caco. Cabo Caco's actually been pretty decent for the Rangers this year. Like I said, yeah, he still leads the. No, but he's still top 10 in scoring chances, which is pretty cool for a young player.
How mad are you going to be when he gets traded to the Devils?
No, it'll be Lafreniere. That's so
Lafreniere
frustrating.
Comes to the Devils.
That he could be the guy.
Oh my God! And then
oh my God,
goes crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Him and
the Rangers and Devils are not trading amongst each other. So
no, especially not those players.
We got grab.
Yeah, if you want to give me
unless minor leaguers,
Luke Hughes. You give me Luke Hughes, and I'll give you
Luke Hughes. You're not getting Luke Hughes.
You're not going to get him if you're not going to give me good stuff.
I don't know. I don't even know why we're talking about this. As if these are reasonable things that might happen.
He's not good either right now.
No, he is good.
You guys drafted. You guys drafted
top 10 scoring chances.
You guys drafted Hugh Jessamine.
It always comes back to Jessamine.
Relevance to this.
Yeah.
We have to get Dean a Hugh Jessamine jersey. I think we have to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure I can find tremendously shitty Devils picks the last 20 years.
None of them are Hugh Jessamine, though.
They could be. It's just because that draft was loaded.
Did the Rangers realize what they were doing? His name is Hugh, for Christ's sake. His first name.
Can you get a Hugh Jessamine jersey on DHgate? Because that would be great. A $20 Hugh Jessamine jersey that'll show up in about 18 years.
Come on, NJ.com. Worst Devils draft picks, first rounds all time. I'm going to
worst episode ever.
New York Rangers jersey.
Matthias Tenenby. 2008.
He was a waste.
Pretty bad.
Waste.
Arhi Ahonen in the 1999 draft, 27th overall.
Ahonen.
Jean-Francois Damphoust in 97.
You go back to the 90s. Damn, all right.
Seriously.
Adrian Foster in 01. Apparently Neil Brady.
How many?
I don't know who that was.
How many of these drafts? How many of these drafts were so loaded with players that you could have done something better.
I don't know. I'm sure they could have.
It's a large human right there. Jesus Christ.
It's been bad. Rangers just 3-1. Yeah, so I'm trying to log into the...
to get us off?
Yeah, Steve goes, can we close this out? I'm trying to actually log in and it won't let me log out. So this is interesting.
So we're going to podcast the rest of the night, everyone. Buckle up.
I guess so. This is my second podcast of the day. And Dean, I believe you have another one after this.
I do not.
Rangers.
You don't have a foosball podcast?
No, AJ's coaching. AJ's coaching schedule
who they play?
Ruined everything.
Who they play tonight?
I think he just has a practice.
Ugh. You know what I don't miss?
Yeah.
That.
Practice?
Just coaching.
Yeah. Damn wiener kids.
Oh, there we go.
That clip came up on Instagram today.
Really?
Gotta go. My damn wiener kids listening.
If they're listening, I gotta go.
These uniforms suck.
My beer, 4.25. Very
Whoa.
good.
Whoa.
It did not.
I'm gonna rate mine whatever I've rated it before, 4 something.
Yeah.
I'm going 4.0. It's a stout, but it's actually pretty damn delicious.
Nice.
It's still 4, just like last week.
Just like last week.
All right, Jets. We will, gents, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you
Tune
on
in.
Sunday. Mullet
Set
Arena
your alert.
In Arizona.
Set your alert.
Tune in.
Schwimmel,
Let's get the hell out of here.
shotgun. I assure you, Schwimmel shotgun, a Coors Light live.
I will drink a Coors Light on air for you guys. Okay.
Gonna be in
That's how much I love you guys.
Say goodbye to him.
Bye, everyone.
Love you all. See you later.
Bye.